Hi everyone, this is Gamer, and I'll be returning to Roguetech. So as usual, give me a quick moment to update a few things. Sometimes I wonder why I do it, but I'm like, it doesn't hurt. Just do it, and then, yeah, that's it. Alright. Alright, so let's see. We have quite a mess because we are facing an enemy that has really bad manners, but you know, I'm not surprised at all. It's definitely moments like these where I'm like, yeah. I'm actually not surprised. Oh well, let's get to work. No point complaining. I always find it funny how the other side claims that they wish for peace, and then they come around, take our capital, fortify it to 300%. It's like, yes, you are very convincing. You want peace so bad that you are going to use force. It's like, no, that doesn't work that way. But you know, I mean, Steiner always have a weird definition of peace anyways. I'm not surprised. Do I want... Oh, this should be... This should be good. Regardless, glad you had a productive day. Let's see. Does Oregon Directorate have any many variants of cease? I think we'll face them a lot next. No. And that doesn't make sense. So someone in Valkyrie works with making models and stuff. And there's something called Zeus. We called the plural version of them as Zeus. It's just funny. That's all. So look at this. I mean, the odds look pretty bad actually. War stats for the just the last 20 minutes there were 2 Steiners. And last 1 hour there's 7, so yeah, the odds are wonderful. The odds are truly wonderful. It's okay. Command interface initiated. I think there's one thing I have to realize, right? If I stop enjoying the game because they're using these, then they're winning. I gotta have fun, laugh it off. I need to think about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Yeah, there are things I need to. I mean, there are things I still need to do today. I still have things on my to-do list, so yeah. But are there? We are facing enemy mechs and enemy turrets. Got it. Ah. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Actually, I should probably play this. Kind of hard to chat in Discord while a battle is going on, so let's do the battle first. Wait, do they have? Or do they have like high initiative? So confused now. I'm really confused now. They have any rail guns? Those are like priority. And then long toms are pretty nasty.
I'm here. Going.
You go after. So I realized that if I don't trigger like the facility reinforcements can't show up. Or at least it doesn't seem to be.
Roger that.
So if I hunker down here, in theory, in theory, I won't have to deal with the reinforcements until like much later.
Still up.
Okay, I was worried. I was like, my streaming software was saying, oh, edit your stream title and whatever. I'm like, ah, shit, did I do something wrong? Did I only just notice it? It's like, ah, shit. Oh, come on.
Negative damage.
Yes, I noticed. It was a very sad. I mean, both missed. So I don't know if the Gauss alone would have been enough. Well, it's still kicking. It kinda missed.
A tickle. Barely hit, Commander.
Okay, there's another arrow. Got it.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
What the heck? Okay, there's the other arrow. Let's get rid of the turrets first. Turrets are more annoying, I find. Like, yeah. Because they have great accuracy. They can be a threat over time.
Damage minimal.
In theory, they don't really run out of ammo until like. I mean, they probably eventually will, but turrets are probably built to last a long time. Yeah, the hack is mostly there for what do you call it? They're mostly there for crits. At least, oh come on, of course it wasn't enough. At least in terms of damage output, they don't feel too stellar. No point. That should be enough. I will have to miss a lot of those missiles to not take out that turret.
Crazy. I mean, like so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Yeah, let's not do anything with you. One thing I also noticed that due to how things developed between Valkyrie and Steiner, I realized that it's not healthy for both sides, right? It's like, oh, you hold a grudge. It's like, you did something to me, now I'm gonna pay you back by making your life miserable. And then, you know, because of what you did, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay you back for it. I'm gonna do this and that. See how it never ends? And then nobody gets to enjoy the game. Oh, I didn't realize there was a...
Watch my heat levels.
Shoot. I didn't even realize there was that Seth. Holy cow. It totally got a jump on me. I was lucky I was in the daisy cutter one. Oh, that would have been really bad. Did you just... Okay, I'm like, did you just turn your back to railguns? That's usually not a great idea. Usually. Are they coming over from this side? I just can't tell. Seems like it. So we took out 2 of them. What's the other? Banshee. I don't even know if they could scale this, honestly. This seems really steep, but you know, maybe they could.
Good to go.
I mean, it'll be a
Coordinates.
nasty climb. But yeah, I do realize that the situation between Steiner and Valkyrie is not improving with these, but
Simon, don't say you're sorry.
Yeah.
He's been trying to get us killed ever since we landed.
like, what can we do, right?
Go more negative waves. Have a little faith, baby. Have a little faith.
We feel like we don't get enough respect and they don't take us seriously. and to put it simply, I mean, we
On my way.
yeah, it's complicated. You know, it's like, yeah, sometimes our pride do get in our way. I don't deny that. Look at this.
Commander?
Their reinforcements will come in very soon. I might have to clear their previous defenders. Like later.
Engaging target.
Alright, let's just put more mines. Let that avatar
LRMs.
run around like an idiot because it is one of its weaknesses.
Tell me what to shoot.
Or cooking it.
A lot of LRMs.
Actually, that's kind of a counterproductive now that I think about it. Right? We wanted to run over the mine so its legs just collapse under it. But if it shuts down, it can't run. So, self-sabotage. Right? It's almost like you bring mines and then you have a lot of PPC and mortar and artillery in your arsenal. It doesn't quite work that well. Okay.
The area isn't clear. Eliminate hostiles and secret before proceeding to your next objective.
Mad Cats, Seraph. Okay, these are all pretty dangerous.
Solid connection, that one.
Barrel, carbide. Okay.
10-4. Continue.
Highlander. Mad Cat. Really? I take out an arm and then I take out a torso. Those are like the best outcome for.
Moving out.
Oh, it's too far. Okay, I see.
Here we go.
See, all the tanks we come up against are bigger and better than ours.
Let's make sure to avoid. Okay, you're a bit more dangerous, so. I mean, that's better. I took out the torso and the arm in one go. that's an improvement. I don't know if it could hit me. I just don't know.
Target.
I mean, I've had bad experiences with Mad Cats, so let's focus on that.
Firm.
Okay, that range is a lot more than I expected.
Blocks of armor. Commander.
So yeah, no, don't.
We'll go.
Okay, so we will go Kinetic and Artemis.
Confirmed.
Commander?
That must be the avatar. Start, damn you! Which means the mines are not doing what they're supposed to do. Which is let them run through it and lose their legs. Yeah, it's just funny. Sometimes you're like, oh right, I shouldn't be doing that. How the heck do you get an angle? Oh, I would have preferred if you went after the Banshee, but I guess I'll take it. Let me take it out this time. Thank you, game. I'm like, it can't have much left at this rate.
Good to go.
So apparently they had like just the right angle. which is very interesting indeed.
Firing all weapons.
Our crit.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
It's a mother beautiful bridge,
So yeah,
and it's gonna be there.
I think the most important lesson that I hopefully will learn for season 1.5 is that have fun.
We'll go.
Don't worry too much about everything else because otherwise, yeah. How did they? It must be like their height.
Primitive.
I hear ya.
It's pretty weird regarding. Yeah, the most important thing is to have fun,
Got it.
not let these things bother me, and just go from there. It's much easier said than done, I will admit, but yes. I mean, to be fair, I played games like League of Legends before, so I know how like a toxic environment can, like the kind of damage it can inflict on your experience. So it's very important. What the heck?
Mech is coming apart.
How was I able to hit me? I'm so confused. Yeah, I need to get rid of both of them before they actually become problems. Okay. Make sure they don't get in each other's way. The dreadnought. Get rid of it. It has way too much damage output.
Knowledge. Firing. Putting critical hit. Continue.
They're eating way too much damage. In my opinion. Okay, let's focus on the Highlander. Get rid of both.
Down.
Standing by.
Maybe they made it harder. It's weird. There was a point where it feels like it's kind of. Actually, maybe I just got too arrogant, too overconfident. I'm like, I'm fine.
No chance, man. No, they both
I mean, I
had it.
still have
One
to
was in the river, the
deal
other
with.
on the other
Oh
side,
shoot!
bro.
Did I? Okay, I'm like, did I screw up? I probably did.
Have a little faith, Prep. Ain't they beautiful
Right leg.
people?
Ugh.
Could probably use some
Waiting for order.
This is
Got it.
basically shooting accuracy, but they're failing it pretty bad.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Like, yeah, about that.
Roger that. Firing on target.
And it's gonna get another shot off. That spinal heavy gauss is gonna hurt. Unless it misses. But yeah, be able to remove its oh no, those were jammed. Okay, I see. Get rid of that finally.
He got decapitated.
I think it's more than decapitated, but what the hell is that? Oh, is that the avatar?
Have a little faith, Prep. Ain't they beautiful people?
I just don't know if... Actually, now I'm a little worried about that Banshee.
Waiting on.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't underestimate enemies. Alright. Okay, I was like...
Copy that.
Yeah, no, I thought I put on incendiary, and I'm like, that's probably not gonna do enough.
Station confirmed.
You betcha. Time to die.
Yep, gotta work on it. Wow, that missed horribly. Yeah, gotta work on. Just have fun. Don't take it too seriously. It's a game. I don't know. I guess part of the issue is that, you know, I'm not quite the leader, but
Receiving.
I do feel like I have a lot of responsibilities I have to complete, and that sort of thing does you know how if you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities and you feel like you will let everyone down if you don't do your part.
Orders?
I think that's part of what's kind of eating away at me, right? Because I feel like I should be putting in my part, but at the same time, it's also weighing me down, right? It's like all of this responsibility. What the heck, really?
Moving out.
Interesting. I was one connected 75 and 120. I don't even know how those numbers work. Ah, shoot, I forgot to turn that to Artemis.
Take that.
That's a really bad thing.
MRMs.
I'm gonna be losing my longbow.
Let's move.
Mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. Unless it gets knocked down. Ooh, plus 110. That's good. Actually, maybe I can cook it. Maybe. So you could climb that up. That I've done this map a lot of times. I didn't know if you could.
Standing by.
It wasn't obvious.
Roger that.
Terrain can be a little weird at times. So
Tanks are
yeah.
faster than any other tanks in theater of operation. Forwards or backwards.
Go.
Ready.
yeah, sometimes you get, you know,
I do.
you get so focused on your goals. You're like, I'm gonna do this and that, and nobody's gonna stop me. And sometimes it's just good to be like, you know what? Let's just have some fun. Not care about all of those.
Taking the top.
Let's just do what needs to be done. Have some fun,
Critical hit.
and never lose sight of it. Because really, at the end of the day, right? If you happen to be the one who's not having fun, who's allowing a grudge, allowing, I mean, I hate to say it, but I think there's enough hate between the two sides. If you allow that to cloud you, right? You might think that you're having fun, you're doing a lot,
Yes, Commander.
but then one day you look back and you're like, wait a minute.
Double time. Go.
I was a douche, I was a jerk, I was an asshole.
Another bridge.
I wasn't the nicest person.
Move.
And that kind of feeling is just bad. So glad it's missing these. I feel like it's just gonna get like a headshot somewhere.
Target locked.
Alright, that mission took like forever.
Yes, Commander.
I hear ya.
Yeah, no, have some fun. Talk about random stuff. Enjoy the stream, right? Don't get too caught up in everything. Because I have a feeling that if I'm enjoying the moment, right? If I'm having fun, doing what I love, even if on the map we're losing, I mean, it's a game, right? Win or lose. Like if we need to talk about losing, I mean, I could talk about my, actually, I would rather not talk about it, but, you know, if I talk about my days playing League of Legends, I still suck at the game. I don't think I ever got better. Like, it was that bad. It's like, yeah, about that. Pearl Carbide. There are definitely times when I'm like, I feel like I'm just this immature kid. Let's hope their EM ability doesn't give them any love. So yeah, next season we're gonna go elsewhere, because it gets tiring when you're always fighting the same neighbor, because we don't really have that many options when you think about it, right? And yeah, the Steiner, wow, they have a huge grudge. Let them do it. Let them get it through their system. Right, they're just like, we are going to ruin the days of Valkyrie, and I'm like, Because I realized that, you know, as a single person, there's only so much I can do. So they are trying to connect these? Interesting. I mean, it... What's interesting about that is that this is a very scary thing about the human mentality, right? Like, we don't know each other. Like I don't know most of these Steiner players. And yet... And they don't know me, of course. I mean, they know who I'm like kind of role playing as, but the interesting thing is, like, there's a lot of, like, they're formulating plans, right? They're like, how are we gonna destroy them? How are we gonna crush them? I know it's a war game, but think about it. Only those I got credit. But like, the point I'm making is, these are complete strangers, and we're formulating and improving and polishing our plans on destroying them. I know it's a war game, but that's a scary thing about us humans. We do these sort of things that could harm others, right? Like, yes, this is a game, but is it because this is a game that we do this sort of thing? Or is it because we're anonymous and we know we could get away with it that we do these sort of things? That's such a scary thought, right? Because here we are, you know, formulating plans. How do we destroy the other side? Because if you think about it, if we hold enough grudge against someone in real life, right? If we really hate a person, what's stopping us from formulating something to make that person miserable? Bring harm to the other person? And just the thought of that is like, whoa. Because the thing about war games is that sometimes tempers flare, right? People start calling names, people start getting angry, and they do things that aren't them. And during these cases, you have to wonder, it's like, are we seeing true nature of that person? Or, you know, just because it's a game, people don't hold back as much. It's just an interesting thought. I didn't mean to. I'm like, shoot, where am I taking with this? Yeah, some things are like, yeah, let's not go there. It's a very dark place. But you know, these are things. Okay, I mean, okay, these are not things I normally think about. Okay, I'm just talking about this because I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, part of it is my, you know, the responsibility I feel like I'm carrying for Valkyrie. There are certain things I feel like I have to do. But the other thing is, you know, a lot of these things, right? Like that Steiner that I feel like are underhanded. It's a very subjective, okay? This underhanded is very subjective. Like these things that are done does make me in a certain way really dislike them. And But after some thought, I'm like, you know what? This is crazy. This is a game. Why am I trying to hold grudge
It's still up.
over other
No,
people?
it ain't.
Over what? Like over them taking our capital, over them taking our systems? Wait, what?
Have a little faith.
Wait, what? I thought they already had.
Commander.
Oh, it reserved. I think that's what happened. Sometimes the AI reserves their turn. Yeah. I'm like, how? There should only be 4. Otherwise, there are reinforcements.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Which would have screwed me over a lot, but that's a whole different matter.
Tell me what to shoot.
Good to go.
Now, does this mean that
Acknowledge.
I'm gonna say, okay, Steiner, you win, we're gonna sign peace? Hell no. Because,
Forward.
right? Think about it.
Ready for orders.
If someone walks up to you,
Locked and loaded. Here comes.
threatens what's important to you, right?
On.
And tries to humiliate you,
Rolling.
is that really someone who wants peace?
Your spaniel.
Because that's not the impression I'm under.
Melting armor.
I'm like, peace is probably not achievable. Especially not if they keep targeting the Valkyrie capital, keep trying to get it to 300%. They keep doing that. They make peace more and more unlikely.
Target confirmed.
But the people doing it probably don't care.
Critical hit.
And
I've got eyes on
oh,
hostiles.
there are reinforcements.
You're heading your way.
Okay, that explains something. I guess I'm lucky I didn't shoot any of them. That trigger is a little tricky at times to deal with.
Yes, come on. Firing on target.
Like now that
Down.
at least I'm working on it. Now that I'm working on, trying to get past all of this, I have this responsibility. I gotta do it. I'm just gonna have fun and see where it goes.
Farewell, sweet.
One thing I'm gonna improve on is diplomacy. Not against Steiner. I've given up on that because they have, unfortunately,
Confirmed.
proved that
Aye, aye.
their diplomacy is, we are going to wreck you. Here are our demands. Accept it or suffer wrath. That's about it. That's the Steiner diplomacy.
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative
That's why,
waves.
like, with Steiner, I'm not
Go
gonna
more
really
negative
bother.
waves.
Not gonna get anywhere. Not gonna waste any time. They have.
Commander.
I think that's just a thumper. This is gonna be bad. I was worried they were gonna hide behind there, but I didn't expect them to show up there. What the heck is shooting me? Like, I can't see it. That is nuts. Okay, I can't see anything still. But that's the last one of the, original Lance.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
I mean, there's still a lot I need to learn. And a lot I could experiment. It's not this season because war kind of escalated and just... And that's the thing, right? Once certain things start to escalate, then it's like, you can't really stop it anymore. Right? We're fortunate that in this war game there aren't that many high stakes, right? In actual.
Spaniel.
war.
Thing to position.
Why am I talking so many negative stuff? Okay, let's change the topic. I'm like, where the hell am I going with all of this?
On my way.
Yeah, it's
What can I do
a
for you?
bit crazy. I don't know. Wow.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Actually, I mean, to be fair, talking about negative things is not always a bad thing. Right.
Okay.
Sometimes we just have to realize that, like, one thing I noticed is that with negative thoughts, they don't go away just because you happen to stop talking about it, right? They still exist. Because I think one of the problems for a lot of us is that when we have negative thoughts, negative emotions, we suppress it. Oh, can't find see it. Like we act like if we don't talk about something, oh, that must be the chameleon LPS variant. I didn't realize it could be that sneaky. Or maybe my sensor just snuck in. Let's check. Okay, there. Good. Yes. I apologize if this does become a bit of a negative
Firing.
stream, but
Solid connection.
yeah, I've learned that talking about negative things is not necessarily a bad thing.
Position.
Sometimes you just have to get it out of your system, and then you'll be like, good.
Got it, Commander.
Now I can move on.
That's a kill.
Because as I said, not talking about something doesn't make it go away. And I think that's the illusion, right? We try to fool ourselves, distract ourselves, and to be like, hey, look at all of these. Or at least, oh, I have problems in real life. Well, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm going to ignore it. If I don't see it, it's not going to affect me. Problems don't go away. Right?
Yes, Commander.
We have all experienced that.
Order confirmed.
We all know that we can try to run, but problems don't go away.
Standing by.
Be nice if they did, but it doesn't. Problems don't go away. We have to tackle them. That one's gonna be annoying because I don't have. I mean, I need like a clear line of sight. Hit it. But yeah, as I was saying, there are lots of things in life. I'm guessing, yeah, there are lots of things in life that we have to face. Whether if it's our demons, whether if it's things we're embarrassed about, things that we would rather not discuss, not share with others because we feel embarrassed, thinking that, oh look, I have this problem. Well, we're all flawed in some way, right? Just because we have a problem doesn't mean there's something wrong. It just means we're human. And isn't that convenient?
Looking on.
Isn't that more convenient? I actually hit that. Yeah, definitely. They keep moving, so I have some evasion.
Ready.
Otherwise, I'm just a sitting duck. I mean, okay, it's not quite a duck, but
Down.
I mean, not all of them are gonna look like some animal. Can I hit the Centurion?
Knowledge.
Maybe.
Engaging target.
Oh no, I was aiming for their vehicle.
That's a miss.
Always with the negative waves, Moriarty. Always with the negative waves.
And as I said before, like I don't think I could ever,
Standing by.
how should I put it, optimize, right? Finish missions in 5-6 minutes. I don't think I would enjoy that. So what I need to do is like find a balance, right? I have to feel like I'm doing something. Because there's nothing worse
I hear ya.
than having the feeling that you're not contributing your dead weight and you aren't helping. At least that's something I deal with. It's like, why can't you do anything? But yeah, it's always finding balance. And that's the same thing about the the negative emotions I was talking about. How we gotta find balance. Yes, we don't want to be negative all the time, but at the same time, we also don't want to.
Tango down.
But at the same time, we also don't want to, just pretend that it doesn't exist, because it does.
Continue. I'm walking here.
No denying it.
Get cold.
Right? Deal with it piecemeal as opposed to do the extremes. Either like dealing with it all at once, or like not dealing at all. Because I think that tends to be the case, especially when you're a guy, and from a very young age you're taught that you're not supposed to show emotions, you're not supposed to do certain things. You can't shed tears, you can't talk about your problems, you can't talk about emotions, right? Because you're a man, you have to be a certain way. It's a hard way of living. It's tough when you have those kind of expectations. Because at the end of the day, right? Guys are just human. Yes, biologically, guys are different from girls, but there are lots of things we're very similar, like how we express our emotions, right? When we're sad, we're gonna shed tears. When we're happy, we're gonna laugh, we're gonna smile. When we're angry, maybe we shake our fists, maybe we do certain things to be like, yeah, you don't want me to be angry, that sort of thing. Yeah, no, I don't know why this stream has developed into this. Weird. But maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if I have someone in chat, I could probably discuss it. So there are like two people here. Well, good for them. I'll be honest. If I was, if I was fighting for the Laren Commonwealth, fighting for Steiner, I wouldn't feel any satisfaction beating Valkyrie. Simply due to the fact that, like, there are so many more Steiner players, like so much more. They claim certain things, but when you really look at it, like if I look at the war stats in the last, say, 1 hour, there's 7 of them to me. If I ever feel good about ganging up and be like, hey, look, there's 7 of us, there's 1 of them, and we're winning, I wouldn't be like, hell yeah. I'd be like, right, picking on the little guys. But it's fine. I mean, it's not something new for the Valkyries. Like, there are things that we learn when we face these overwhelming odds, right? We learn that, in war games, things don't always go your way. More often than not, right? Maybe through diplomacy, maybe through one of your members bad-mouthing someone else, you make enemies, and then Boom. You're no longer fighting favorable
More
odds.
negative waves.
Rolling.
On the move.
That's also partly why I picked Valkyrie.
Going.
Because to me it feels like they're
On my way.
the underdog. And you know, maybe I'm too call it idealistic. but there are definitely times where I'm like,
Go on,
I like
get
to
down in the
cheer for
elbow.
the underdogs. It's
On
maybe
my
it's
way.
not true for everyone,
Confirmed.
but you know, a part of me is like, oh look, so and so is an underdog. I hope he or she wins. I hope this team wins. Maybe I'm just interested in like one of those stories. Right? I mean, we probably all seen movies or TV shows. Oh, anime is huge. Anime has a lot of like, oh, I'm an underdog. Look at me. Defeating, you know, fighting against the odd and winning.
Locking on. One last time.
Right? And anime has a lot of, you know, like power of friendship or whatever. I'm not criticizing those. I'm just saying that's normally something that would happen, and saying how, you know, someone who's a bit weaker,
Locking on.
they're working together could succeed.
Farewell, sweet.
We're late, it's because
Yeah, Adeptus. Yeah, they're pretty standard gimmicks for the kids shows. Yeah, the underdogs, right? Teamwork, whatever. I mean, it's. And how are you doing, by the way? I do find it entertaining that,
Tell me what
you know, they show those, and then meanwhile, when you look at our schools and our workplaces, they promote the opposite, right? Where it's a lot of competition. You're like, okay, you better do well, you better do this, you better do that. So you're competing with all of these other people because there are only so many seats here, right? We have a lot of these. Yeah, you gotta work together to succeed, and then at the same time we have our society promoting.
Hauling ass.
We have to compete. It's cutthroat to a degree, I suppose. I mean, our society is cruel. Right? There can only be X number of employees. Right? During interviews, there can be only X number of people be selected for job. Competition doesn't have to be cutthroat. It doesn't have to be, but it does feel like that's kind of what we're facing a lot of the times. You're so lucky I missed, or at least not hit you cleanly.
Looks like we gotta
We're
find
in the
ourselves
drill sim?
another bridge. Go more negative waves. Have a little faith, baby. Have
Right arm. Okay, that injury helps. But yeah, it doesn't have to be cutthroat, but it does feel like that a lot of the times when we're dealing with it. And it's unfortunate, because I do think that
Will be done.
in theory we should be able to accomplish a lot more through cooperation than all of these cutthroats. Oh great, that's not good. Marauder 2 is... Yeah, that was really bad. Oh, that was stupid. On so many levels. I might have to build one of my annihilators.
I hear ya.
It's like, whoops.
I read you, Commander.
About that.
Time to die.
Yeah, I might have to scrap that Orion.
Gracie, I I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose.
Wait,
You're
Orient is what, 75 tons, so they'll add 25 more tons. Oh, sneak attack.
They're pounding, Commander.
What? I can't see them? Oh, that raptor is
Firing a full
so
salvo.
sneaky.
Mech destroyed.
But yeah, just don't mind me. I'm talking about a lot of random stuff today.
Commander,
Like a lot.
engaging target.
Let's fall back. I don't know how far I can chase. Yeah, missing those are not gonna help.
By.
You finish it off. Yeah, a lot of the times not succeeding those is.
Advised.
Yeah, no, these are definitely not the best
Position.
terrain for plants. I need something where I can actually use my range like a lot more.
Firing on target.
I'm telephoning you from a cafe about 10 miles south of Masurier, and I wondered if you...
Good to go.
It's definitely a little scary dealing with that Marauder too. Has shown that it's no joke.
Damage, Commander.
Maybe I should mine the Drillson.
Standing by. Confirmed.
I also lost a battle computer there too, so not too happy about how things are going. Chapter 3, Urban Mech.
Ready.
Let's reserve you first. Can I get a jump on the Marauder?
Just running.
The problem is,
Standing by.
if I try to get a jump and it fails, it's gonna have a clean hit again on one of my annihilators.
Range missiles remaining.
I would prefer if it already has its turn.
Drinking wine and eating cheese and catching rays, you know. Tanks are faster than any other tanks in theater of operations. Forwards or backwards.
And I hit it. Good. The LZs are always so far away.
Yes, command.
Slightly obstructed, but
Firing.
whoop. Whoa!
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there?
What is it packing? I'm so confused now. RC20. Oh, I see. RC20.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, I think the reason it didn't target my Orient, I got so lucky.
Critical hit. Position confirmed.
That could have turned out so much worse. So much worse.
Affirmative. That's a critical.
What's it
hit.
packing?
All out of LRS.
Actually, I think it's because of the. I think it's because of the new configuration I made, and oh shoot, yeah, no, I'm not taking a chance with those. Yeah, the crit has definitely. Oh no, the fall. Damn it! And that thing is gonna destroy it. Yeah, things are going swimmingly. This is a fight that's just going poorly on every level. Can I not? No. I don't want to show my rear to that thing.
Target acquired. Critical hit, command.
And it doesn't fall. Oof.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there?
Aye, aye.
This is why I need to switch over to
Confirmed.
Annihilators. At least they can take hits better.
Waiting for orders. Right, Commander.
How is it eliminating all that heat? Well, I want to know.
Roger that.
It seems to be handling that pretty well.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
I'm telephoning you from
Stand up.
a cafe about 10 miles south of Missouri, and I wondered if...
But yeah, this Marauder is
Go more negative waves. Have a little faith, baby. Have...
yeah, I'm still not getting rid of it.
Are you dumb or something? Why don't you
Need to back up.
how beautiful it is out here?
It must be the new configuration. They have made these enemies considerably harder. It's probably their equipment. I'm not surprised. Chapter 3.
Throttle at full.
Yeah, right now both of those are not in a great
Target.
not in a great position to challenge that Marauder. They both taken. Yeah, the AC-20 risk was. Oof.
Go.
Yeah, it was no joke.
Double LRMs.
I think part of it was because before I had vehicles.
It is out here.
Before I had vehicles that I can use to, you know, eat some of these shots, so it doesn't feel that bad because they're drawing fire and then I could just finish the enemy. Now that my mechs are actually eating it, it's like, yeah, about that. Oh shoot, I thought I had its turn. Weird.
Down into your hole.
Okay, that will at least neuter it somewhat. What else does it have? It has one more ballistic. I don't know what you is. You have like no accuracy.
Fast.
Because the railgun was critted.
What's up, boss?
Oh, was this weapon unjammed?
Copy that.
It's an urban mech. But there's a raptor, urban mech, and the marauder. Thankfully that. Yeah,
On to
I
heavy.
should at least put it in.
Orders.
What's your accuracy?
Knowledge.
A bit overkill, but after the damage I've taken, yeah, it's like, yeah. Yeah, some of these fights are getting tougher. Oh no. Oh come on!
Why don't you knock it off with them negative...
Battle computers are much harder to replace. That might have removed all of its weapons, I just don't know.
Hey man, I'm about
No,
to
it only
take
has
you out of
AMS.
and
Let's
you
see.
are giving me a problem.
Really? Are you kidding me? I'm like, how is that thing still
Look, baby, I'm kinda
hanging
hungry. I
on?
need about 60 feet of bridge.
Oh man, yeah, this fight has went really bad.
Affirmative.
Orders. Roger.
As went as bad as it could be.
Orders.
I wouldn't trust you hitting anything, honestly. I think it had like rockets. So it's like it had this. Yeah, no, it unloaded everything. What's your accuracy? Yeah, no, that's like saying.
Say you don't get in this thing.
Let's see if we can hit my own unit. Okay, that was still a bit risky, but I'm like,
Fill up.
you know what?
No, it ain't.
If Battleluck were to happen, I might as well deal with it. Interesting. I guess I'll be. Let's see. So do I want to? Yeah, no, it's a lot of damage. That's worth a lot less than I thought it would. Any battle computers? I mean, thankfully, money isn't a huge thing I need to worry about. Thankfully. Yeah, things like Taser, I'm like, I haven't even tried it. And that's also part of the thing, right? Because I'm so focused on trying to have as much impact on the map. Some experimenting is just not gonna happen. It's definitely not gonna happen very well. And then of course they probably got it to like 250 now. Yep, 231%. I mean, I guess I could experiment a bit. Actually, let's build an annihilator. Let's stop saying I have X amount of time, I'm gonna do this much. Let's have a little fun. This season, I mean, if Valkyrie gets wiped out, oh well. Yeah, let Steiner have something to brag about. I mean, it's a mini season, right? The mini season. So. Alright, where's that Orion? I actually don't know which Orion it is. Okay, let's just finish repairing everything. Yeah, some of these repairs are long. Oof. Wait to see how it resolves. I mean, after a while, these events just get stale. I'm kind of like, I don't quite care. I just want to get through the days. But maybe that's part of the problem, right? Let's see, refit. This is the one that lost its, okay, the railgun was also critted, right? So I have to Alright, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna sell it in the meantime. Oh yeah, I need to clean out my storage. Let's slow it down. Let's just, take it easy. I mean, that was the original plan. Actually, I might go back to, we'll call it. I might go back to working on that other. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I don't really want to leave them hang. We'll see. That's a problem, right? Like, yes, I should treat it as a game, have fun, but I also don't want to let them down by, working on a new company that isn't gonna get a lot done. I mean, it's still a long ways from being able to have an impact, so that isn't helping. Yeah, no, I've been stocking up on Annihilator parts, as you'll see very shortly. As long as I don't accidentally salvage all of it, that'll be really bad. Oh wait, this is different. Wait, this is a thumper. Ooh, okay. An army of Annies. Yeah, apparently. I mean, I don't have the right builds, but yes, a bunch of. Yeah, quad thumper. I mean, I might not give it. Let's have a little fun. Let's actually build stuff. I feel like it's been a long time, Adeptus, since you were here and since I actually built anything. So let's do that. Slow it down. Let's see what kind of crazy things. Did they actually call it? Oh my god, it actually comes with a thumper cannon. Depends what has some indirect fire quirks. Comes with accurate weapon ballistics, -1 recoil, +1 accuracy. Does it come from thumper cannon? Ah, accurate weapons ballistics. Standard and pretty good. Wait, so what's different about thumper cannon and thumper artillery? I'm so confused. Looks like it lost everything else. Yeah, thumper cannon. What do I have? I have 4. I have 4 thumper cannons. I only have 2 thumper artillery. Thumper cannons is shorter range. It's not the whole map is short range. Oh, okay. Actually, I would prefer. Wait, are these also lighter? 10 tons versus. Yeah, okay, they're also lighter. Yeah, that's 20. It's also lighter, and I think maybe fewer. Yes. Oh, it's only 540. Yeah, that is really that is literally medium range. 6 slots instead of 6-3. Okay. No, 7. 6 plus 3. Or 7 plus 1 in this case. How heavy are long toms? 30. Did I just put 2 long toms? Did I just put 2 long toms on this guy? And just cook anything that I target? Thumper cannon. Problem is that range doesn't. 2 long toms could work. Okay, let's try. Let's see what happens. Let's get a bunch of. Okay, maximize that first. Pearl Carbide is one of the better ones, right? I just grabbed them because they seem to be worth a lot. Minus 12% armor weight. More expensive to repair, but that's to be expected. Wait, 100% more expensive than regular warship armor. And it also takes longer. I mean, if this is gonna be long term, it should be indirect fire. Which that might actually be. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm like, this should be indirect fire, so it shouldn't be taking a lot of hits. So that's actually not. Maybe I'll go with raw fibrous. I might switch out Endo Steel if I need more slots. We'll see. Weight savings, you shouldn't be taking much in the way. Yeah, so 2 long toms. Very heat inefficient. No surprise there. Oh, it even comes with BC indirect. Interesting. It comes with that sensor sniper. Huh. Kept some interesting stuff. And heatsink kit. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of things I need to. Oh wait, no, that's a new coin. I also need engine. I mean, I still wanted to be able to kind of move, so 300 should be. Okay, maybe not 300, because that is. All right, I keep forgetting I have Clan XL. I mean, the fact that I have money really helps, so I could like. I do feel like I need 300. Otherwise, if I ever encounter, I need to evac. It becomes a bit of a pain. That is definitely not quite working out. Are these different? No. Fan XL. Yeah, probably 300. I mean, if it does sufficient damage, I won't have to worry about evacing. And then for Jaro, XL. Pair that. It's gonna take more than a month. We need ammo. Yeah, not much room for ammo. Or even for heat efficiency. Under. I could give it pocket inter. Wait, that makes it heavier, right? That's for. I mean, I will have to remove one of these. Let's move that here. Let's experiment. Yeah, no, that. Oh. That definitely didn't help. Why not put that? It's heavier than XL, yeah. I mean, it said 4 minus 3? I guess 1? UL. I mean, I only picked the XXL because it gives me a bit more tonnage to work with. That's all. Now, ammo. What did they use again? They use long tom ammo. Might have to take it off. Actually, no, I should have enough. Yeah, I have. Oh, slot will be a problem. Yeah, only 2 slots for. Might have to go composite. Long term is only 5 per ton. Right. So if I have 2 bins, it will last 5 turns. But if I have 4 bins, like unless I'm missing horribly, should be pretty devastating. Wait, I have an ultra light one? Oh, this one. Wait, no. 10 turns should be good enough. Also exchange or something, right? For the exchanger plus. I like a jump booster so that if they do get kind of stuck, good respond. Gyro UL. I mean, Gyro UL cost more weight. It's like I'm like Gyro XXL is actually lighter. The FCS Advance. Yeah, you don't need it, not anymore. Okay, got it. What's the difference between the clan one? Breaching shot. Oh, this is offensive +2, -20. Wait, do these have a chance to get jammed? Can't fire. Foil 5. So I don't care about the jam chance. But I'm also not really using offensive push. Room for one more double heatsink or 2 clan double heatsink. And there's feudal one. It's better for weapons that jam and better. But I'm not gonna offensive push with long tom. At least I don't think you could. I don't think it'll work that way. MKT is honestly better for this. So breaching shot, evasion, pip, +1 gunnery. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better. It just means that I have a better chance of just hitting right on top of them. So I'm gonna have to decrease some of the armor, some tonnage. Get that, and then I need some heat sinks. Maybe it is better to have and double heatsink. Now either clan double heatsink kit or 2 clan DHS. Yeah, no, I think I want to deal with the heat. Wait, do I have enough slots? I just steal a lot. BC short range, BC heat. Would that be better? Alright, BC heat minus 10%. Did that update or not quite? Did it really cause that much heat? Damn. I'm starting to think that having 2 but unable to dissipate a lot of that heat is not helping. Unless there are other things. Actually, no, there are. I just don't know if I could put it on this guy. Because aren't there things like weapon mount? Like this? Unless this doesn't work the way I think it does. -1 recoil, -2% heat, weapon heat generated, +2 accuracy. Does this work the way I think it does? Actually, I might need radical DHS. Yeah. It has savings are secondary to its other buffs. The heat savings. Yeah, it's a very small amount. So I want a radical? Radical double heat sink. Or radical. Oh, I don't have. That gives you automatic coolant flush. Okay. I mean, it still doesn't solve this, but. Mount. Yeah, no, it's been a while since I built stuff. Kind of missed the fun of it. Wait, weapon mount. Weapon mount recoil. You'd be shocked how good the sinking is on the flush turn. But then it starts failing, right? Coil reduction is still mech wide, isn't it? Yes. Only if you ride the red line during the flush. You know, this is not quite working. I don't like how heat inefficient it is. Not only if you do so for multiple turns. I mean, 2 long toms sounds nice, but at this platform doesn't quite work out. You gotta trust the flush. Well, I haven't used it, so. Indirect +2 accuracy. These stack, right? -1 recoil. Or is this only applies? I mean, I guess that's what you're asking. So we have 2 there, 1 there. Yes, they stack. So 1, 2. That's 1, 2. That's -3 recoil. These guys have recoil 5. I don't exactly have pilots that are built specifically for mean, why do I have basic sensors? That's really bad. 4%. Sensor sniper might actually be. Force sensor. And maybe I'm not gonna touch that. Let's get gunnery. If you got any recoil pilots, you should be fine without the BC recoil. I'm reducing a lot of those, which I'm not a huge fan of. Reduce it slightly. Are you kidding? Really? And strip the legs a tiny bit. But yeah, no, until I put in action, I increase the torso fronts and reduce the legs instead. Okay. Guess I'll do that. This. Yeah, 199. Well, I mean, I guess what I'm facing, 195 might. Actually, that little extra. I mean, it really depends on RNG. Don't forget your cockpit. Yeah, no, I was thinking about that, trying to figure out. So, you have no WAR. Are there any that are built in? Okay, what would I go for? I don't know how to use it properly. I think there's built-in sensor. We have what? Whisper AR beacons. Oh, okay. 2412. Find the benefits of Active Pro with ECM. They cannot, but I still don't get reduce enemy jamming by 4. 12 is stronger, but 2 slots in same weight though. I mean, I have the slot, I don't have the tonnage, so probably good. I mean, I still need a cockpit. +1 maxing evasion pips. Do I want a cockpit interface? Bigger shield variation. Oh, the jamming 4? Can't do the. Alright, this is the gyro. Yes, completely removes that. SLDF. 1 piloting, 1 tactics. This requires a lot more slots. Clan or clan advanced? Wait, I mean clan advanced. 1. But just looking at this, isn't this slightly better? I'm a little confused. Because this has +1 tactics and +1. Oh wait, no, this piloting. Never mind. That's not gonna. Yeah, no, don't mind me. Is also good. More resolve, tactics. Depends if you want gunner or tactics piloting. I mean, piloting isn't as important. Rangefinder doesn't matter. Now let's just go for gunnery. And if you could find one extra slot, you could go to enhanced imaging. For that, do I still need BC heat? I guess that's my question. But that would mean dropping the AR to. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, then that's not. Do I still need BC heat or not really? Indirect, gunnery, heat bank. Oh, over here? Big heat bank is an extra double heat sinking effect. The reason why I like having the jump booster is that sometimes a drop goes wrong. and then you say I gotta trust the flushing of radical heatsink. Easy tracking would be nice. More evade you ignore. Yeah, I think you're talking about heat banks. It's as few turns firing only one as possible. I mean, like even one long tom, right? If I do need to stagger the use of one of them, not that bad. And I'm guessing these don't quite matter. Advanced optics. I also don't know why some of them are not quite yellow. I mean, I guess I could just try it. Let me check something. Okay. See? Let a field test decide. Then it can be worked on more. Yeah, at that point it's just tuning. Well, I wanted a railgun platform, but I got myself a long time. Okay, let's see what else I can. Yeah, I was just cleaning out my. And then what's this one? Capitalizing on the hatred of the Wolf's Dragoon. Gaming Wolf. I mean, this one is probably can't work. Have I got that much? Oh wow, yeah, I need to clean this up. Okay, let's ready this one. Oh no, I have a risk. Okay, I built the risk one. Define it. Unless I don't have. No, I do have it. It's so nice when you have money and you're like, I don't give it them. I just build it. Actually, after cleaning out that, I might be able to just pay for. So that means the Helipolis is gonna. I mean, it is kind of built for it, but yeah, part of the problem is things hit really hard and it might just not survive. Okay, let's store that one. Also store the Orion. The Orion will be sold. Okay. I just have to remember how it works. Okay, this might actually work for you. Might. Structure. Would that work? I do need the space. I need to. Oh yeah, first maximize that. Then I need not enough free slots. Wait. FC cockpit plating. Oh, that comes with the ferrocarbide. Okay. I can't use. Use this then. I do need the extra space. Make room. Let's also get the. You need at least 3. Let's put a 400. Whether or not that will fit, that is yet to be determined. I need more Clan XL actually. I'm actually encountering those in battles, so that is definitely not impossible. Right. I'm like, where's the railgun option? This is the one I dropped off earlier. Slot 7 plus 8. I want this one to be a bit of a dual purpose as well. The answer might. I mean, I could give it AP Gauss rifle. Wait, do I not have another battery? Yeah, no, there's the battery. Are you trying to make a double railgun or something crazy? I think you can, right? I just don't know how. I don't know how you would do it, that's the issue. I've heard of it. Of course, look at the tonnage. I don't even know how you get the tonnage to work. Like you would have to sacrifice a good amount of the armor. I mean, a smaller engine would also be a good step. Yeah, no, I've heard of double railguns, but I don't know how you build it specifically. Unless I'm supposed to put it on. No, it should be. Give me a moment. Let me check something else. Where did I put it? So someone from my faction did share a few things. I just need to see it. Some builds for annihilators. Yeah, there's a AP Gauss battery. AP Gauss rifle battery, that's one variation. Yep, Gauss battery. And they're all AP Gauss battery. I don't know, I thought there would be a different one. Oh, one just has purely AP Gauss battery. Interesting. I guess it's meant to backstab enemies. Yep, okay, so it's... Yeah, let's not go that crazy. Let's go for like an AP Gauss battery. Oh, I actually kept some of those. Upper recoil. Weapon mount recoil. What did he go for? Yeah, maybe I'll do crazy stuff. I mean, yeah, I might have to wait until leg jump jet A. I don't think I have those. Or if I do, I have very few. Yeah, no, I don't have any of those. Weapon mount recoil. Maybe I don't need that many. Maybe. I mean, they do cost 1 extra ton. I need ammo. We need railgun ammo. I can't believe I have a 12. I'm like, I don't know where I... Yeah, once you start reaching a certain level, these things are easier to come by. And we need FCSTC MK2. Gunnery support. So that's here. I do need to start finding more of these. Sensor risk bonus. Yeah, no, that's not very useful for what I need. I don't know why the one I saw was sensor flight. That is... Oh, now I know why. Sensor sniper. Bonus of 2 to sensor detection. Okay, so this is just better. It has more than that. But we still need ammo for AP Gauss rifle. Mag shot ammo. I mean, do they have 50 shots? And that fires 12. I mean, the range is also pretty awful. Now I need, I think, battle computers. And probably like a looking at those. I want critical and clustering. Critical clustering. Those are for my AP Gauss rifle battery. And then I also need gunnery, headshot. I need recoil. Headshot, ballistics. Yeah, since they added ammo needed for mech shot, yeah, there's definitely 2 tons less to work with. Dude, I wouldn't mind getting some more recoil. And then let's also get tracking. So one more Beijing ignore. And at that point it's just increase this. It's a railgun, you don't need to aim for the head. Oh, that headshot. You make. I mean, if I could hit the head, even better. If you're gonna make a headshot, build a clan or standard. Okay. We have our tactics. Gunnery, we have recoil, critical, clustering, tracking, gunnery. Medium range. Guts, +1 guts, extreme energy. What would I put in the last slot? Oh yes. Easy to maintain. Okay, that's it. It doesn't have any other stuff there. For this guy, I will give advanced optics. Of course, I'm out of jump packs. Actually, wait, how much is, or at least how heavy is? $1.5. Maybe a tad bit less on the legs. Advanced systems with 2 shield reduces enemy shield. How does this look? You think it's a functional? I think it's gonna be alright. Gonna do some critting. Railgun's gonna do some work. If I can hit things. I mean, unless there's something I want to put here, but the only thing I would put is the heat is not an issue. How long is it gonna take? 49 days. Damn. Let's clean out the rest of my storage. I didn't realize I had this much. Oh yeah, might as well sell those. Actually, the funny thing is Steiner did flip this back already. I'm pretty much done for the night, so let them celebrate their small victories. Yeah, I'm really hesitant to use these guys anymore because I'm like, they die too easily, and like it could be round 1, they're gone, and then you're like, well, here goes all my money. All my money. These should be worth a decent amount of money. How much does the scrap cost? Oh yeah, no, completing it is definitely gonna be worth it. Just selling it afterwards. Yeah, vehicles are definitely got into the I'm probably not gonna use them pile. But it's very interesting. I also think Steiner got a lot more players. Probably talked into other groups to aid them. Because that seems to be a lot more activity than normally what I see. Demolisher. I don't know how much they sell, or at least the difference in their prices to be like, yeah, I want this variant. At this point, it's just trying to maximize the amount of C-bills because I won't need them. Mechs are a bit less worthwhile. I mean, vehicles are oftentimes just straight up money. Cash cows. I didn't realize I built up that much in my storage. Actually, this is probably pretty boring. So let me just sell it. I'll do the rest of the selling on my own. Nobody wants to see it. Demolisher. E. Morgan. Alright, I'm actually gonna end the stream here. Thank you, Adeptus, for tagging along. Thank you, anyone who's lurking. Appreciate the support. But yeah, it's I'm now exhausted, so I'm gonna end this a bit earlier than usual. So I hope you all have a good one. Maybe see you in the future. At this point, yeah, looks like Steiner has got some additional help. Yeah, this is a lot more activity than what we normally see. So I'm pretty sure they're calling in other companies to help them. Oh well. Anyways, this is the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for watching, and hope you have a good one.